Welcome to Dungeon Defenders episode 150. We are back on Mistymire Forest on Nightmare Hardcore Survival at Wave 10 with an extremely complicated build. As you can see here, Series EV boosters, Deadly Strike Towers from our mages, Lightning Strike Towers, Archers from our Summoner, accompanied with some spiders, allowing for a nice wall to actually tank on anything that's able to actually make it close enough to our crystals to even want to sneeze on them. We're going to head over here, grab this mana, pumping upgrades wherever I can on my Barbarian. I do have 4 heroes on the map as well, gaining monstrous amounts of XP, already at 4 million XP or so a piece, and we're only at wave 10 or so. We have a long way to go. Ignore the misclick screenshot. This so far has been our weakest section. Some goblin copters have been looking over from the moonlight, and if they get dropped off, it can actually create a large problem. However, because of that, I've been pumping upgrades and level ups into all of the things over here, including these 2 archers, as well as the lightning tower and the deadly strike tower over there. I might have to maybe move the deadly strike tower to actually be looking off in that direction instead of looking down that one alleyway. This section is totally protected and taken care of. Feeling pretty good about that one. And while I'm over here, I'm gonna go grab, I gotta check for those chests. They've already been taken. There's currently 123 mythical pieces of gear on the ground, and I'm about to consume all of them heading into the next wave, gaining 24 million mana, I think times 4 for each of my heroes. So around 100 million mana gained that wave just from wave 10. And we're going to try to make it all the way to wave 30. I don't know if I'll be able to. The goal is to at least make it to wave 20. That's my current hope. If I could actually make it past that, maybe to wave 25, that would be amazing. Every 5 waves or so, there is a massive difficulty increase. So this is the first difficulty increase that is significant that we've seen so far. Once again, putting us into wave 10 out of 30 of Mistymire Forest. I feel like we should be able to take this on no problems. If not, that would be quite embarrassing and quite an awkward way to start an episode, losing to a map that we should be on for a few episodes here. It's going to be such a long journey, learning the ins and outs of Mistymire Forest on survival, taking a lot of damage. They're going to grab some mana and back out of there the best way I know how, sprinting away. We're going to go grab more mana, getting max mana wherever possible with the swings of our sword. We were able to gain a lot of mana on our Barbarian because of our Genie pet. Basically, whenever we deal DPS, he allows us to get some mana from that. I'm going to head over here, get some mana, pop my lightning stance or my tornado stance, be able to get a few more swings in, and be able to actually increase and ramp up the production of my mana from the Genie. Heading back over here, really just working on getting as much mana as possible and distributing that towards as many towers as possible. That is my main goal right now, getting every single tower on this map, which there are so many of. 140 defense units, 140 minion units, perfectly utilized, by the way. Ooh, a little bit of problem over here. Once again, my weakest section, an ogre reaching over here. Thankfully, they were webbed, and since they were webbed, they weren't actually able to do that much damage to this line of archers. That really significantly reduced their damage output, which really significantly mattered there and impacted that holding of the line. We're going to go grab our chests. We're going to go get whatever mana we can in between the building phase. It's funny, the combat phases are so much faster than the building phases. Hopefully we see some transcendent drops from gear coming up. Maybe not at this point yet, but maybe at some point past wave 15 or 20. I'm going to grab whatever mana I can, and I'll see you guys jumping into wave 11. We successfully defended against the first difficulty spike. That's huge. We even have a few minions / towers that aren't leveled at all yet, like this one archer not even getting 1 level upgrade yet. So that poor guy. Let's see, has he even done any damage though? Honestly, he might not have actually done anything yet, which is kind of funny to think about. He's gotten 3 kills. Let's see 3 kills compared to something like one of these frontline archers. What's the difference? 14 kills. Honestly, it's not even that significant. These don't get that many of the kills. I bet it's the lightning towers and the deadly strikes that get. Yep, 296 from the lightning tower. The deadly strike tower having 213. That's your big DPS. It's these guys that are cranking out the massive numbers. 565 from that lightning tower. Around 200 from that deadly strike, 219 there as well. Wow, this deadly strike tower really putting in the work. Over 500 kills is wild. But I'm feeling pretty set up. We have our heroes over here on the log. kind of just hiding, getting their XP passively. Let's jump into wave 11 here. Give my barbarian something to smack. Give him the ability to go pick up some more mana. We're getting a lot of drops from the Shroomites. Drops that aren't worth keeping. Honestly, to the extent that I'll probably have to look to open my tavern box in the middle of this wave coming up hilariously, so that I can go ahead and sell off some stuff. So I can make sure I have space for like when Transcendent or like actually good gear drops happen at some point. So we'll probably have to sell off some stuff here at some point mid-wave. But a quick thank you to you guys for watching, and thank you for joining me. Make sure to go ahead and click a like on this video if you do enjoy this series and want to see more Dungeon Defenders content, and consider subscribing if you want to see Dungeon Defenders videos every other day. I think this game is amazing. It's beautiful. There's not nearly enough active content creators for it in the year 2024, and I think every single game out there deserves a daily uploader is what I call it. I think every game is, there's so many games, so many communities that are more active than people realize that deserve at least one content creator who is putting out a video every single day on that game, so people can play it, watch the content in the background, and just sort of zone out, have some fun, and be absorbed into the hobby that they enjoy so much. I'm kind of actually putting myself in a little bit of a sticky situation here. I need to put on my Siphon stance. There it is. To gain some of my HP back, because I was losing a lot of HP very, very quickly. But there we go. We're back at full now after a little bit of Siphon stance. We'll head off over to safety and pop our upgrades. Look at this beautiful field of purple gems, and even a blue one. We'll go grab it all. It's like juicy, like rock candy almost to go collect. I really haven't even seen much damage at all done to my towers. This is just such a smooth ride so far. There is one... Oh, look at all these blue crystals. Wow, that was pretty sick. There is one mage minion over here. Not minion, but mage enemy over here off in the distance. We're going to run over and take care of him, I think. Yeah, manually. Yep. Go ahead and clear him out. We already pet this Shroomite. Yes, we did. There should be either a chest spawn, I think, here. We'll go ahead and just preemptively prepare for the chest spawn here. Plus pet the Shroomite. This is honestly probably the area that is the most far out of the way to go for the chest drops. So it's nice to kind of honestly start there. So, you know, it's honestly not a bad spot for that mage guy to get stuck at all. We'll go ahead and put upgrades into these archers where we can. Even some heals. Mild heals on that aura stack, which that aura stack does need some upgrades to be fair here quite soon. I'll grab every chest and see you guys in a split sec. Ooh, I did go ahead and get a monk animus pet. That's cool. I don't think it's good, but you know what? It is very, very cool, and that's better. Back to what? Back-to-back monk animus pets? Wait, I gotta go check that out. Actually, that is back-to-back is a little crazy. Back-to-back is a little crazy. They're not good, but God, these look pretty cool though. You know? They do actually look quite cool. I want to go ahead and lock a lot of these. It's not really worth keeping these. They're honestly not that good, but I don't know, man. They are cool to me. I do want to go ahead and go through actually maybe like these. Look at all this. This is all trash. None of this is worth keeping. Let me just go through my entire box essentially, lock whatever I want to keep, and we'll just sell all, honestly, and just clear up some space. We're at 311 out of 320. As you can see here, yeah, we are quickly filling up on space that I don't want to fill up on. I don't know if this is actually, I don't think this is good at all, but man, does this look cool, the webbing untangler. It also has a specific name like that, which makes me kind of want to keep it. So I actually am going to go ahead and lock that. Most other things, we're going to go ahead and sell. I probably should. I know I've kept all these Transcendent guns so far. I feel like I've probably got to sell some of these off. I don't really need to keep all of these. Like, I have so many, you know? The problem is I don't know which ones are the best ones because my what's it called? My Huntress is not at that level quite yet, so I just don't know what's worth keeping and what's not. I'm gonna sell a bunch of this, honestly. I just don't need all of these. We'll keep, I mean, I want to keep some of these, but they're not worth it. As cool as this, like, black and gray AR is and, like, the chicken blaster, maybe we keep the chicken blaster for fun? No, I don't think it's worth it. It's so tempting. I really want to, but I don't think it's worth it. I'm even going to head over here and unlock some of the basically lower mana ones. And I'm just hoping that that means they're worse. It may not. I might be selling some, but we can always refarm. I really don't use my Huntress for that much. So it's not the end of the world if something of my Huntress gets sold off like that. Most of this other stuff is locked. I probably should start selling off some of these chains as well. There's just so many of them here. I don't need all of them. Yeah, there's a lot, honestly. We'll go ahead and unlock this. This one has good tower stats. I kind of want to keep that one, actually. That one actually seems pretty solid, hilariously. for a tower-based hero. We'll unlock this one maybe hilariously. Yep. And then sell all. This, we're looking at 311. The mana won't be that much. I'm honestly looking for, yeah, spaces. So that puts me down to 273. Honestly, 38 million more mana is more than I expected, hilariously. I was really just looking to free up some space there. So I will happily take that. Let's get upgrades on this aura stack, because everything there is not 1-starred, and there now it is. And then I think I'm just ready to jump into wave 12 out of 30. 1,100 minions coming in. 1,100 minions coming in. 38 more million, I think times 4 or so, added to my mana bank there. We already petted that. We got a lot of the mana over here. We're going to go grab this mana. We're going to come back. This area seems so safe, actually. We can pump stuff into this because this line of towers is going to do so much work that I don't mind putting the resources into it. But let's go over here to our weaker section. Weaker, quote unquote. I feel like this, you know, this is the weaker section. So we'll head over here, pump some upgrades where possible. Get an upgrade into the spider and one into the archer here. All right, there we go. Another wave defeated. Wave 12 completed. Jumping into preparations for wave 13 now. Heading into wave 15 kind of quickly. It's coming up faster than you would expect. Another massive difficulty bump will happen at wave 15, and we'll see if I'll be able to as safely navigate through that situation as I previously have. Things have been going really well so far. Like, things feel honestly much smoother than they feel like they should. Knock on wood sort of situation. Maybe we should change that phrase from pet a shroomite as opposed to knock on wood. Maybe that would give us better RNG, but I'm feeling pretty smooth so far. There is a archer over here that took some damage. Let's see where that's at. Is it up here? Yeah, a fair bit of damage. A little bit, you know, that being a fair bit is kind of funny, I guess, but a little bit of damage being sustained from that archer. We'll grab the extra mana from the shroomite, make sure we spend it. Go grab these. Look, there's like 5 blue mana crystals over here. That's going to be a lot of resources for us to pump upgrades into. We'll go ahead and head over to this lightning tower. Beautiful. That section, once again, pulling so much weight. Kind of nice seeing all these 1-starred towers. A lot of things are getting 1-starred. However, I mean, this guy, 7 kills, 0 upgrades. He should get a little bit of love. Same with this guy over here. Give him his level 2 upgrade. I think it's time to go ahead and jump into it. 149 pieces of mythical gear here getting consumed. Bottom right-hand corner, we can see the mana. 40 million or so. I think it's 40 million times 4. Someone once told me it's per character you have. Like, I could be wrong. I don't know if it's 40 million total being added to my mana pool or 40 million per character that I have on the field. I'm honestly not totally sure. I don't know if it's split up like that, but almost 10 million XP gained as well. And once again, the combat waves are so fast. This might just end up being a good map for me to grind. If I could make it to wave 30, that would be amazing. Especially if I could possibly get to wave, 30 on mix mode. I'll have to try it at some point. But this has there's a lot of potential. Just a ridiculous amount of potential on this map that I'm excited for. I'm gonna honestly 3-star the aura stack there. That whole aura stack is now 3-starred. Super worth to 3-star that strength drain aura so I can make sure any goblin copters or wyverns coming in from that section are getting taken care of. We'll take out that kobold before he can go do any damage to my towers. I'm gonna pop siphon stance here. And lightning stance, actually, so I can get enough heals. The damage chaining from lightning stance is actually so nice. You have to obviously make sure you're attacking enemies that aren't lightning resistant, but that is a pretty disgusting combo. Being able to chain, you heal for all of the chain damage. It's not just the damage you're doing slashing into the one target, which is just so crazy to see. Speaking of, we're gonna go slash into this guy, which is why it's so worth probably, and why I need to get a little more aggressive about popping my. I think I need to change my lightning stance to a different keybind. It's a little difficult for me to click at the moment, which does disincentivize me from clicking it. And I gain so much mana. I think I also gain genie mana based on the lightning chaining damage that I can do. So that is really significant. Once again, look at this. So much damage. Now I'm already at max mana again. I can just go pump that into a random archer minion. And then head off back into battle to go hopefully get more mana. 130 mythicals on the ground. No core damage. So I get a boost. A 30% boost on my XP. Going into wave 14 here. This guy actually took some damage. That is peculiar to see. Everything kind of smooth operating so far. Let's go collect this. I'm going to collect all the chests, pet all the shroomites, and see you guys again here in a quick sec. All right, the builds are taken care of. We've got about 860 mana. Let's go ahead and jump into the next wave here. I should have enough for one upgrade over here on my spider, which will also give it a nice heal, so why not? Let's jump over into combat over here and just hack and slash things. Nothing really in look at all that mana. Jeez Louise, dude. Nothing really in danger at the moment. Really, I'm really just trying to push through to wave 15. I think wave 15 is where I'll see a lot of things change, or we'll see a little bit of roughness happen, a little bit of danger, which is a good thing. You want to have that risk, that chance in Dungeon Defenders. It's what keeps things spicy, keeps them interesting. I'll go grab this mana, come back here, smack the ogre around to the best of my ability, go ahead and pop a 3-star upgrade over on this tower buff beam. Why not? That'll give every single chain lightning there, and as well as deadly strike tower extra damage. Go pump it into this archer minion. Why not? Just because he's standing there looking so handsome. We'll go smack around this ogre. Really just in the pump and dump mentality here, trying to pump as much mana as possible and pump as much damage as possible, and then dump it all over into my towers when I have a split second. We're going to hop over here. I'm going to turn on tornado stance. I'm going to go ahead and pop my siphon stance as well. Try to get a lightning stance up as well there. Beautiful, beautiful. Gotta reactivate Siphon Stance in a sec here. I deactivated. I want Lightning and Siphon. Beautiful. Getting so much damage off, as well as healing so much. Unkillable there. Beautiful. Perfect. We'll get a 3-star on that. We're gonna start 3-starring a lot of these archers, honestly. Let's do another. Let's just screw it. Let's just 3-star this whole section over here. Why not? Maybe get a 3-star on that Deadly Strike Tower next. There's some wyverns and goblin copters coming in. Let's double check to make sure they're getting taken care of. Yup, he gets so slowed. That's the big thing, honestly, is the amount that he gets slowed. That ensnare aura being 3-starred is really making the difference there, in my personal opinion. I'm going to try to get an upgrade off here because this ogre is dying too quickly. Yeah, and I couldn't get enough mana from him. I'm going to get enough mana to 3-star that Deadly Strike Tower. That web still just floating in the air there. What's up, Shrumite? How you doing today, man? Is that a... I saw the glow. Also, look at the sick weapon design. Oh, we are going to equip that. Or not equip, but store it. A Transcendent drop, boys. First Transcendent drop. And we're not even past wave 15. Holy... Okay, I never expected a trans drop like pre wave 14. That's actually... Pre wave 15, sorry, excuse me. That's wild. That's so amazing. That's so amazing to see. Holy, dude. Let's save this mana and go upgrade. What is stuck? There is something that is stuck that's causing the wave not to end. I don't even know exactly what it is. Let's go 3-star this, because this we'll never have to find out, honestly. That's so amazing to see a Transcendent drop. That makes me so happy to see. Okay, that's amazing. We're not even... It's only gonna get better. It's only gonna get better. Also, Mushy, there we go. A pet. A pet. That's so sick to see the Mushy drop as well. Getting 4 of those, 1 per each character. We're going to go pet the Shroomites. Getting another pet drop, Casper. It'll be cool to see the different pet drops. It'd be interesting to see if any of the drops from the Shroomites actually end up being best in slot or end up being powerful enough to be worth using. I don't know why that's the idea of that is very, very cool to me. You guys know the drill. I'm going to go ahead and pick up every single chest, and I'll see you guys in a second when I'm done. All right, before jumping into this next wave here, I actually have a really massive upgrade here / level up on my monk, which is awesome to see. I've been really hurting for Aura Radius recently, so I think I'm gonna pump this whole level into it. Aura Radius, honestly, I think it's always like, oh, if I just had like a little bit more Aura Radius, I could really handle this super well. So we're gonna dump that. Level 93. That is now officially my highest leveled hero in Dungeon Defenders. That's a really big deal. 93. My monk has surpassed my squire. Man, I mean, part of me is happy about that, but also part of me is a little sad. I miss my squire, and if I'm being totally honest, I kind of want my squire to be my first level 100 character. Like, that would kind of emotionally mean a bit to me. That might be worth to kind of focus on here in the future, but we're not here to worry about that today. It's still a long road to level 100, so we don't have to rush towards fixing that, honestly. Let's just go ahead and prepare ourselves, and we're jumping into a massively different level coming up, wave 15, okay? Officially halfway done to wave 30, but this is going to be a massive difficulty spike. All right, it's finally time. Let's go ahead and just jump into it. Wave 15. How easy I'm able to beat this wave is really going to display and show how far I'll be able to get. Like how easy this is for me to defeat is really going to be the deciding factor of if I'll be able to reach wave 20, wave 25, wave 30 of the rest of this map. Getting really, really good mana here, honestly. Gained 50 million mana, by the way, at the end of that last wave, for those who didn't see. Minions are dying before they're able even to get out of their spawn. The lightning towers are just putting in work for absolute days. This section needing a little bit more support. This is so easy. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. We're only 33% through, but I'm seeing no problems at all. The lightning tower, dude, everything is just getting shredded before it can even get in range. Lightning towers, once again, just proving their value. Speaking of, these guys deserve some 3 stars. I'm going to go ahead and go grab whatever mana I can. Grab whatever mana I can over here. Let's pop a lightning stance really quick. Get out of here, and let's go 3-star. Let's start a 3-star in each of these lightning towers, because, man, are they putting in work. We see some ninjas coming in, some shamans. I'm going to pop my lightning stance once again. We'll pop siphon here as well so I can heal. Taking a lot of damage here, not really siphoning quite enough. There we go. We do siphon a bit back finally, but that took a sec. I was taking a lot of damage, getting a little bit of lag because of all of the animations, all of the lighting, all of the bright sparkles and such. We're gonna put a 1-star on this archer because it's just, I think it's funny that he hasn't been 1-starred yet. That's really the only reason why. We're gonna go smack these guys around for 3-star mana. We're gonna head back over to this middle section, put a 3-star over on one of these lightning towers, which are putting in some of the most work as any tower on the entire map. Go grab this blue crystal, and this was a cakewalk. Are you kidding me? I might. Oh, and we get a level up, and we get a level up. 1 level up on my barbarian, a level up on my series EV. Oh, we are just absolutely cooking. For the barbarian, let's go ahead and I guess put our level up into, I don't even know what, HP a little bit. We'll do a little bit of HP. We have 20 points to spend. We'll do 10 into HP and then 10 into either siphon stance or electric. I really like electric. Let's put the rest into lightning stance. Wow, that felt like so much more of a cakewalk. I'm gonna be able to just eat my dinner and play the next wave. I'm not gonna lie. That was so much easier than I expected. And it's funny. I mean, that's the level of these sort of Dungeon Defenders maps when you're going to be sitting here for 3 hours in one survival map. That's how long these take sometimes to do for me. You have to kind of eat dinner on the way, on the road to wave 30. I'm kind of just hearing it, but the music on this map is very, maybe it's because I've been playing Hogwarts Legacy, but it reminds me of Harry Potter. It's very whimsical in the sort of like trickle and almost wind chime sound effects that happen at certain points throughout the song. Interesting seeing no Transcendence on that wave, considering I got one last wave, but I probably just got lucky, honestly, on the last one, so it does make sense. Sometimes you're going to see that, but I think I'm ready to just go ahead and jump into the next wave. I don't think there's going to be that much crazy stuff happening since wave 15 was so easy, so much of a cakewalk. I feel like waves 16 to 20 are going to be the same exact cakewalk, maybe a different flavor, maybe red velvet this time as opposed to vanilla, but essentially I'll probably see you guys with any meaningful upgrades. But realistically, I might just, well, I'm already max mana. That's wild. I might just see you guys at around wave 20 or so heading into it. I kind of just arbitrarily decided to stick over to this side for most of this wave because I'm just trying to, I think from this point on, I'm just going to basically stick to a side and just try to 3-star everything in that side. And then I can navigate around the map like that, eventually 3-starring everything section by section. Usually it's better to like kind of scatter the love and sprinkle upgrades all over the place, but this feels a lot more satisfying. Getting an entire, how is this lightning tower, by the way, only I just realized how underleveled that was. Holy guacamole. I found another underleveled turret. I don't know how I keep doing this. This deadly strike tower has over 602 kills under its belt, yet it hasn't been leveled up at all. I don't know how I managed to miss it, but there we go. Getting him at least up to 1 star. You know, a little bit of a love for all the work he's put in. Let's go ahead and grab whatever mana we can. Any more chests? There is at least one more chest on the map. We'll go make sure to go pick that up before jumping into this next wave. 17 out of 30. We'll even go straight to a 3-star from 0 level ups all the way to a 3-star for that deadly strike tower. Some quick repairs. This archer has taken a little bit of damage. I don't know what from. Wyverns, cobalt. I don't know what is honestly causing that damage. Go ahead and pet that Shroomite. I don't know if this guy, there's probably one. Actually, maybe he's further up here. Actually, this guy definitely has not been pet. It's so weird that it's petted, but there we go. Pet that Shroomite. I haven't even collected that. 149 mythicals on the ground. We're just going to jump into the next wave here. See how much mana we get. We're at 17 million XP gained. That is really significant. We're reaching points where it might just be worth. I forgot to do the level up on my mage, I believe. No, my series EV. I'm reaching the point where it might just be worth to just. I want to just grind to level 100. I see so many comments saying you shouldn't just go for XP. You should always grind a map in Dungeon Defenders where you can get like gear upgrades and other stuff. Like just grinding for XP isn't worth it from everything I've seen. But man, is it fun. Like man is it fun, and man, will it feel amazing to get my first level 100 character. It's something I really want to push for. So surely at some point here in the near future, I'll probably just decide one day to just do a 10-hour grind or something and go for that level 100. I'm gonna go ahead and swing around at these guys really quick. This ogre has a lot of HP. They're getting more and more. We're gonna get the exact mana that I need to go ahead and get a 3-star on this lightning tower. And then I need a little bit more to get a 3-star on that deadly strike. We're gonna get everything over here 3-starred like I talked about. It'll just feel a lot more satisfying / look a lot more satisfying. I'm gonna get a shot from that kobold though, which is not super ideal. Head back over here, get that 3-star upgrade. I even 3-star upgraded the spider over here hilariously, and then I think it's just this one lightning tower that needs the 3-star, and that might be everything. I mean, obviously there's like the archer here and archer here and such, but in terms of this actual defense, I think I only need one more 3-star tower left, and that should do it. Let's go ahead and get the mana for it. That should be enough. Let me dodge as much damage, just stay alive. A lot of lag here, apologies. There we go. This whole section is now 3-star. We can leave it to its own devices and go upgrade some other areas like this one over here. That ogre, dude, the ensnare auras just slow things down so dramatically. It allows for so much DPS. It's also just crazy how fast, I can actually pet that guy, hasn't been petted yet. It's crazy how fast the minions move on Nightmare difficulty without ooh, a nice little pet there, Quartz. What is happening? Anyways, yeah, without the ensnare aura, they would actually move so fast. It's kind of wild how fast they are without the ensnare aura. I don't see it very often because obviously I play with the ensnare aura pretty much all the time now, but whenever I don't, it's really noticeable. It reminds me to throw up the ensnare aura. Let's go ahead and get a 3-star upgrade on this archer. Since he keeps taking so much damage, maybe that'll help him sustain a little bit better. I'm not exactly sure. Let's go grab whatever mana we can over here. Go grab this blue crystal and then dump some sort of 3-star upgrade onto, you know what, let's do it on one of these archers since they help take care of the goblin copters and wyverns and such over there. I accidentally activated my tornado stance. It's kind of funny. We'll head up here, grab this chest, and then also pop the Shroomite. Was that a transcendent drop? I thought it was for a split sec, but it was not. What an unbelievably long journey this has honestly turned out to be. The fact that I'm only at wave 18 out of 30 is kind of crazy. We have a lot longer of a way to go. Let me go collect those chests over there. In the meantime, let's go pump upgrades here the best we know how to. And there should be, yep, 2 more chests over here. I'm gonna go grab these chests. For the sake of time, I might start just pumping into the next wave a little more aggressively, even though we're not at max build. Maybe do the best I can to get everything. I would love to try to get everything 3-starred before heading into wave 20, but I don't know if it'll be possible. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this combat wave though. Let's see how it goes. Let's see what it looks like. I want to head back over in this direction and go ahead and pop a 3-star upgrade on this. We're almost don't have quite enough mana. We'll grab enough mana to 3-star. It'll be easy with all of the dead enemies over here. And then bam, boom. This is this whole wall of towers the lightning strikes, the series EV booster, the lightning towers, the deadly strikes, that is all 3-starred. That is a lot of damage. Weaker, now I think now my quote-unquote weaker section, I think this will be the next section that I choose to sort of hang out around and try to just stick around this area, pop stances, get as much mana as possible, and then slowly start 3-starring everything over here. And honestly, we don't need that much. I think the only thing we need 3-star. Yeah, now we only need one thing. Now it's just the spider. I guess the spider and the archer. So 2 more 3-stars, and we'll straight up just be done with this section. I might be able to achieve my goal of getting every single thing 3-starred, or at least close enough to where I can switch over. Is this guy upgraded? Yeah, he is. Just close enough to everything 3-starred so I can switch over to my summoner heading into wave 20, because I'm sure that things are going to get a lot more intense. And having my, let me get out, I'm stuck for a sec here. Having my, not only am I stuck, I'm dead. Excuse me, I must have misspoken, because yeah, actually I am dead. Holy, okay, well, my series EV does have the most HP here, so I'm going to use my series EV to head in here, try to grab whatever mana I can, and if I can get enough for a 3-star upgrade, nice. If not, it's okay. This is another Transcendent drop. We got another Transcendent drop. One Transcendent drop that we'll see better in a split sec here once I respawn. I did not expect to die there. That was a dumb... I was webbed. Stupid mistake by me, but that's okay. Could have been a lot worse. Back over on the Barbarian. Thankfully, we keep our mana after a death. We'll get the 3-star upgrade into the Archer there. Go ahead and hop over to our series EV, drop our mana to our Barbarian, and then while we're here, go ahead and go through with the upgrades. Let's pump into, I think, just beam damage. Maybe beam damage rate. Honestly, beam damage rate, I'm down to go ahead and do. Let's go put our series EV back into a safe spot. 26 million XP has been gained on my series EV and my mage. And that's unbelievable. 27 on the mage, I think, actually. That's unbelievable. That is so much XP. That's actually crazy. Okay, this section is now fully 3-starred as well, which is amazing to see. Let's go grab this Transcendent piece of gear. We'll go ahead and just put this in our storage. It's not going to be worth equipping, I believe. We're going to go talk to our friend, the Shroomite, gather whatever mana we can, and try to get as many 3-stars as possible. We're at wave 19. We are 1 wave away from wave 20. Which might be the last wave we see of this map. And if it's not, we are going to be here for so much longer. So much longer than I even expected. Man, survival always turns into a 3-hour side quest. It's unbelievable what a mission it ends up becoming. Oh, okay. Opened a chest up here near this Shroomite and actually ended up getting myself another Transcendent drop. Kind of sick to see. Really, really cool designs on the weapons as well from all the Transcendents that I'm seeing, which is super, super sick. I'm actually going to head over and do something kind of funny right now, but I think it's worth it. I'm going to head over on each of my characters and head over to the Defender's Forge. Or should I save this? You know what? Actually, I'll do that once I reach wave 20. We'll do that right before wave 20, and that'll be a fun way to go ahead and make some last minute upgrades essentially. But let's just jump into this. Getting this spider 1-star. There's very few towers left on the map that actually need to be upgraded. A few archers here, like nothing left over here as we've already seen. I'm gonna go grab all that mana, head back over to this main section, dump it into these archers, and just go back out into the field. Back out into the field, grab as much mana as possible, chain lightning. Get some the mana from the genie that we get. It's a life changer. Like without the genie, I don't think we would have max upgraded. We wouldn't max upgrade this map at all. Like maybe wave 25, but we're gonna get it at wave 20 here, which is a really, really massive difference. We've got everything over here now 3-starred, everything here 3-starred. We're getting everything 3-starred. I still have to get a few things here, and then I think after that it's just this and this. That's it. There's like 4 towers left on the entire map, I think. Literally like 4 towers left that need to be fully upgraded. That's about it. We're almost done, fellas. We're at the final line. We go ahead and pump some mana into this last archer here at the wall. We'll go over here. Tons of archer. Ooh, Transcendent drop. You see some boots on the ground. I almost missed them. We're gonna go ahead and just store those. Make sure we don't actually misclick and equip. That would be a little awkward. That spider Kind of messing me up while I'm in my menu, being a little lazy. I'm going to pop my lightning stance, get some damage off, hopefully dodge. There's a lot of spider webs. It makes sense that I eventually got caught by one. That's okay. We're going to deactivate our lightning stance, or it's already... Wait, do you get manually pushed out of stances if you're webbed? That makes webbing even more broken than I already expected. That's wild, but makes sense as well. Getting a bunch of mana there, actually here, from some blue crystals. Tons and tons of mana from the rock candy. Let's head over here, get an upgrade into this guy. We're almost there, fellas. We're almost... Is it the last one? Wait, let me see. No way that's it. I gained so much mana during that wave. I did not expect to... I didn't expect to be done, but I think I'm done. Here it is. I believe this is the final upgrade that I have to do on this map. Boom. 3-starred. It's that easy. It's that simple. It's it taken care of. All right. I'm going to go find the last... We're going to find the last minion. We're going to store this, I guess. We're going to find the last minion. I don't even know where he's at. Is it a... I don't know where it's at. Is it a spider up here or something? I don't know. I'm going to find the last minion, and then I'm going to switch... Oh, goblin. I see you, buddy. I gotcha. Then we're going to switch over to my summoner here, and we're going to be able to just spam flash heal heading into post-wave 20. A monk guardian pet achieved there. Probably not worth equipping, but cool to see from the Shroomites. Nice. We open this chest and see another Transcendent drop. That's always nice to see. We're going to go ahead and store that for the time being. And there's just tons of mana on the ground that I can't even use for anything. I'm officially maxed out on mana. I can't use it for anything. It's a weird feeling. I can go, I guess, heal these archers, but that's about it. I literally can't use it for anything. We're going to pet this Shroomite. I'm going to head over to the tavern defense and switch over to my summoner. Alrighty, so being on my summoner for the rest of this map is actually going to increase the damage my archers and spiders and such can now do. So it'll increase their effectiveness, which will be interesting to see. And that's where I'm going to call it for this episode. I didn't expect this journey to even still be going. I kind of thought I was going to lose this map well before this point. I'm exhausted, I'm tired, but I'm also excited and interested to see just how far I can take it. Can I truly beat this map all the way to wave 30? It would probably be the most difficult Nightmare hardcore survival map I've done, if so. And if you want to keep an eye on it to see what I'm able to do, make sure to check out next episode, which should upload in around 2 days from now. Like this episode if you want to see more content like it, dislike if not, and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all my Dungeon Defenders content. I think every single game and community deserves a daily uploader. Right now, I do bi-daily content, but maybe one day I can return to that daily upload schedule. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you guys later. Peace, Reno. Yo, thank you so much for watching until the very end of the video, and a huge shout out to everybody listed here who goes above and beyond, supports the Patreon, and allows me to focus more on Dungeon Defenders content. Thanks again. Have a great day.